Hello guys, this is Alvin. Right now I'm at Chengdu Panda Base. This is the most attraction site in Chengdu. In fact, this is one of the most attraction sites in China. A lot of celebrity, famous people, when they come to China, they don't go to Forbidden City, they don't go to Great Wall, they don't go to Terracotta Army. They come here to see pandas. So how you get to Chengdu Panda Base? There are a couple ways to get here. You can take taxi, which is about 30-40 minutes drive from Chengdu City, or you can take the bus, about 1 hour, 2 hours, or you can take subway. You take a line 3, arrive Panda Avenue station, and there's a bus can get you from subway station to Chengdu Panda Base. That's what I did this morning, but it's kind of a pain in the butt because you have to go here, wait there. And if you're really crazy about pandas, you don't want to waste any time, right? You don't want to waste no time. If you only have like a half day, 1 day in Chengdu, you want to maximize that you experience. You don't want to wait. Then the best way is you hire private transportation, cab, or join tours. I would recommend that definitely. And once you get here, what's next? Well, there are a lot of pandas here. There are pandas in the tree, pandas in the pool, pandas on the ground, pandas everywhere, right? So what's the best way to visit the place? Well, usually because we provide tours for panda fans, so they want look for the pandas that return overseas, so we will locate those pandas, right? So we will probably do our homework, locate those pandas and go there directly. But if you're just general visitors, if you have never seen pandas ever in your life, the best way to see them is you see the camera here? Go ipanda.com and watch them online. No, I'm just kidding. The best way to tour the panda base is you get here as early as possible. Maybe 7 o'clock when you open. You should be the first one to be here, right? Because I know you love pandas a lot. That's why you watch this video, right? You be here at 7 and you take those golf carts. The golf cart will take you to the top Moonlight Nursery first, because that's where you can see the newborn cubs this year. If you like to hike, don't hike. You take golf carts, right? Because you are the first one here, remember? You're the first one, so no people is in the line. You want to be there, you want to be the crowd, and you want to be the first one to see the newborn cubs. Have you ever seen panda cubs? They are like a pink. Don't get messed up. Those are pandas, not rats. They are pandas, okay? So once you finish visit Moonlight Nursery, you come here. Number 2 house. Number 2 house. This is where is right next to the Moonlight Nursery. This is where they house the pandas return overseas. So you may see celebrity pandas. I remember Meilan. Meilan was here. And some pandas born in Japan, they were here too. Today, I'm going to look for the pandas born overseas. The Canadian born pandas, 加盼盼, 加月月. They are about 4 or 5 years old. They just returned to China a couple months ago, January 2020, so maybe 4 months ago. I have never met them yet, and I'm going to look for them. I think they are right now in number 14 house. After you finish visit number 2 house, you want to go downhill, right? So you don't take the hill, you come through the red panda house. This is where you can see the red pandas. So just follow me. There are 2 doors here because red pandas, they come like in the semi-wild enclosure. They can run out, so they need 2 doors to block them. Otherwise, you see red pandas running over, chasing after tourists. Not good. So these are the red pandas. They are the pandas, not giant pandas, but they share the same habitat. They also eat bamboo. They look like raccoon, but they are pandas. You can see something hanging there, right? So sometimes the keepers will hang carrots or food there, and they will try to reach out for the food. That's good, but it's a sleeping hour. It's a nap time, right? So right now it's about 1 o'clock afternoon. They are just like a local Chengduer, like to take the nap. And look, sometimes the birds will come and steal his food. He's very generous and like to share the food. And they give you some basic information here. Their diet. So the giant pandas, they eat apple, they eat bamboo leaves, bamboo stem, ovoto, panda cake, and red pandas eat the same thing. Okay, so did you hear that? Sometimes I heard woodpeckers here too. Woodpeckers. Oh, there's one here. Sorry, there's one. So you follow people and then you will see the pandas. Be careful if you are very close to them. Don't touch them. The signs say they are they can, they are ferocious. They can be aggressive if they want to. So you can take pictures, but stay safety distance. So right now I'm going downhill. This is way better than the concrete road. You see, this is very nice, and you walk past through the red pandas. Wow, so beautiful. The way they build bridge up there. You see it? So cool, right? Now they use bridge. I remember they used to have like a hole. You see over here? They used to have a hole, and so red pandas can run across the corridor, but not anymore. And they even use rope. You see the rope? These they are gymnastic. The red pandas, they are really good walking on the rope. There's a red panda here, so sometimes you cannot look down. You have to look up. See, he's sleeping. So now I'm out of red panda enclosure. It was a very nice walk. You go downhill and instead walking on the main road, you get to be with the red pandas. So that's really cool. The next I'm going to visit Sunshine Nursery to see the newborn cubs this year. I heard the newborn cub got a name: Sichuan style pancake and Wuhan dry noodle. No kidding. The two cubs, they got this name, the food, the name of the food. So why we named pandas with a food? Well, because this is a very difficult year. During pandemic, we sent a medical team to help Wuhan city. And Sichuan style pancake is a famous local dish, and Wuhan dry noodle is a famous dish in Wuhan city. So we named the panda with the famous dish of each city to show the bond of the two cities. Also show the respect of the medical personnel saving people's life the front line. I cannot wait to meet the newborn cubs this year. Yeah! I'm so excited. So these are the newborn panda cubs this year. Two are twins. Their name, Ping Ping and An An, means peace and safety. But it's just their nickname. Their actual names, the noodles and Sichuan pancake. Remember? And the other one named Chun Shen means born in spring. And it's very difficult to tell baby's gender because you cannot tell the gender until they turn adult, about like 5 years old. I remember there is a very famous panda, his name is Poo Poo. They thought it's a girl, and later when Poo Poo got transferred to the other zoo, the zoo found it's actually a boy. So they have to check other pandas in the zoo and try to confirm their sex. Usually you only get 10 seconds in front of this window, but today it's empty. You see, I'm the only 5 person here. What's next? Well, I'm going to Giant Panda Cup enclosure. From here we slowly go out. So there was a Giant Panda Cup enclosure. Next we're going to visit number 14 enclosure, number 14 house. Oh, you hear that? That's peacock. You see? You see, this is peacock. They are panda's friend. And this is enclosure. Sometimes they come down and panda will chase after them. Sometimes. Can you hear that? That's woodpecker. There's woodpecker here. Shh, we have to be quiet. Woodpecker on bamboo. Interesting, huh? If you are over 70, you are a senior citizen, it's free entry. So a lot of senior folks, they'll come here and just chill. They look like just tourists. They just play the card with the cash on hand. So chill, so relaxed. Chengdu Panda Base was found in mid-1980s. It started with only 6 pandas. Now the population is over 160. It's a research center for breeding, and now they're open to public, the educational purpose. So here you can buy some souvenirs. You can buy the gold coin, the panda coin, 50 yen, and the silver coin. Gold coin and silver coin. And some drinks and some panda water. It's water with the picture, but it's really cute. You see, and you get to peek. So $1 for each bottle. And there's some souvenir shop here. So here is where you can make a donation, and for 200 yen, maybe $20-30 US dollar, and you get this panda stuffed animal. And there are few pandas up there. You can pick the one you like. This one is Meilan. And I remember before that there was a very famous panda. His name's Qi, and he's also known as Wi-Fi panda. He has this tuft on his head. And it's all really quick. But anyway, this is a Meilan. This is the panda is born, American-born panda, and he's still available here. You get a certificate and you get this stuffed animal. It's really cool. Instead of buying maybe souvenir, you can make a donation to the panda base. I have been so many attraction sites in Sichuan all over China. I would say Chengdu Panda Base got the best, the cleanest toilet or bathroom of all. So I'll show you. So this is the bathroom. Usually for Westerner, you know, they need sit-down toilet. So there's like a unisex. There's like a for handicap, disabled. So you can go, you can see. And those toilet, you can see this is so clean. Hand dryer, right? Toilet paper, you don't need to bring your own. And also it got things that you can wash your butt. Right? I think that things you can change baby's diaper, right? Yeah, there you go. You can see that you can change baby's diaper here. This is so friendly. This is so friendly. It's mothers and babies only. And this is for male. You can see people just go in, but I just want to show you. This is really clean, so clean. And because the pandemic, now they give you there's a hand sanitizer and people sign and checking every, I don't know, every hour, every 10 minutes actually, every 10 minutes or 20 minutes. So it's really cool. See over here, they have they provide very good information for giant pandas. Like this one is diet for giant pandas, right? They give you some information over here, why the way they save their energy to not, they try to conserve energy. And also here, this is the panda poop, right? If you have never seen panda poop, and you can find a lot of information from panda poop. This one is not the real one, but looks pretty. Even just smell it. To smell it, doesn't smell like bad, you know, because they only eat bamboo. Oh look, and you can hold his hand. It's pseudo sound. Pseudo sound. The way they hold the bamboo. Look, see, this is the way we hold it, but the way they hold it. Yeah, so I just found the famous Canadian-born pandas, Jia Pan Pan and Jia Yue Yue. They are twin, older brother and younger sister, and their name Jia means Canada, Pan Pan means hope, and the younger sister Jia Yue Yue means joy. And their parents are Da Mao and Shun, still living in Calgary Zoo, Canada. But the zoo is planning to send them back to China due to the shortage of bamboo supply, because those two are very picky, and the zoo used to get the supply from China, fresh bamboo, twice a week. It's not possible now due to the pandemic. So this is really nice, you see? Wow, there's one over there. This is all new. They tell you why pandas should have enrichment. It's for the animal welfare. And if they give you some questions over here, like this one, who has the most powerful bite force? Giant panda, brown bear, or polar bear? Dun 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 dun. Let's see. So the answer is giant pandas. Giant panda has the most powerful bite force between these three bear species. Yep. So that's why we call them iron-eating beast. You see that? In China, in our history, Chinese history, we call pandas iron-eating beasts. So this is pretty cool. It says, welcome to visit giant pandas. So cute, huh? So on the way out, you can stop by Swan Lake. There's a table and chair. You can sit. Restaurants, Chinese restaurant, Western restaurants, ice cream booth. You can just stop by here and relax. You can sit here for lunch and just chill. And on the way out by the Swan Lake, this is really new. If you want to take some pictures, look at here, panda's home. Got some sculpture. You can come here and take some pictures, like this one. Oh, okay, so there's a name for this place. It's called Children Children Panda Center, and you see panda drinking coffee. Coffee looks like coffee to me. Not tea, coffee. Look, he's drinking coffee. This American panda. Okay, so you know where we have to go before we leave the panda base, right? Souvenir shop. We have to check out souvenir shop before we get out here. See, this is a panda museum and butterfly museum, right? And the top, I think, is the Panda International Art Center. Okay, let's take a look. It's good thing they're open. And the huge luggages, like for here. If you count direct from the airport, you can store your luggage here. And continue your visit of Chengdu Panda Base. It's for the smaller backpack. So this is the entry. They tell you they used to occupy huge area, but now they kind of migrate to the red zone, very small area. And they give you a lot of information how they first discovered giant pandas. And this is their giant panda school, red panda school, and that's it for the black bear. This is their skeleton, giant panda skeleton. Again, they talk about the pseudo sound. So they are talking about pandas are living fossil with all these different kind of species sound. Look, that's a huge elephant tusk they discovered in Sichuan. Two pictures I want to show you in this museum. It's very interesting. This is back in 4,000 years ago. In one of the war, they raise tigers, they raise bears to attack enemies in the war, and also include giant panda. Look, this is crazy, yeah? Must be the strongest one. People surrender because pandas are too cute. Okay. And the next picture I want to show you is about 1,700 years ago. We put panda on our flag. You see that? We raise a flag to stop immediately and two parties reconcile. So I say pandas are always symbol of peace since 1,700 years ago. Nowadays, if you raise a panda flag, I say that, you know, it's probably have the similar meaning. People get the signal. So these are the tekens, and these are snow leopard. And this is giant pandas' companion animals nowadays. So how do you like the tour? I hope you enjoying it. We have seen the 2-month-old panda cub and some adult pandas. 加潘潘加月月, they're born in Canada, and it's really cool to see the Swan Lake and red pandas. Hope you enjoying it, and until next time, bye.